Well, hello everyone. Coach Brenda here with you. Hope you are doing well on this Monday, Manifest Monday. And I am super excited to be with you again. And today we are still talking about seasons, the seasons in your life. And so we've been talking about going through the fall season and all the things to get started and, just really preparing for the fall season. I want to talk today about something a little different. I want to talk about how to navigate through a difficult season. And as you all know, we are in the month of October and we're heading into the Thanksgiving season, the holidays, Christmas season. This is a time when a lot of people really have difficulty because of losing family members, losing friends, and people that you normally would be with. They are no longer here. So it's like, how am I going to make it through this season? Well, I am one who have gone through a difficult season, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how to navigate through a difficult season. It can be challenging. I'm not going to say it's not, but we have to be intentional about how we move through it. So one of the things that I encourage you to do is to acknowledge your emotions. Don't try to ignore it. Don't try to make it seem like, you don't even think about that person or maybe a friendship that has gone bad. Don't try to ignore it, but really focus in on it and allow yourself to feel what you feel. Really, at that time, maybe instead of the anxiety and the fear and all of those things, begin to journal, begin to think about what you've gone through. It's important to allow yourself to feel everything that you're feeling. Be intentional about really dealing with your emotions. Don't act as if they're not there. Don't act as if that person, you're not going to think about that person, because there is a loss, or it could be not only be a death, it could be a friendship, it could be family that have pulled apart from one another. But allow yourself to feel the emotions that you feel and take time, however you want to deal with it, but maybe do some journaling, writing about it, talking about it with a friend, whatever you have to do, but process what you're going through. The second thing that I encourage you to do is, if you need to, seek support. And one of the things that I did during the time when I lost my son in 2020 is I started really focusing in on going through that grieving process. And I took a course through GriefShare. So I encourage you, griefshare.org, check them out, because it really helped me to really focus on how to grieve, how to go through it, not making decisions so fast, after a death or after a difficult time. So I encourage you, griefshare.org is a great resource when it comes down to dealing with grief. Number 3 is to practice self-care. Spend some time on yourself. A lot of times we look for ways to do for everyone else and focus in on everyone else, and we forget to take care of ourselves. Take care of your physical, your mental, and your emotional health. Get enough sleep. Really focus in on maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in regular physical exercise, getting out, getting on the track, just walking, just clearing your mind. You just don't know how important it is to go out into nature and just clear your mind. Meditation, breathing. If you're having some anxiety, sitting still and just doing some breathing. Breathing also decreases your blood pressure. So if you are having problems with blood pressure, sit down and just doing some breathing. can decrease your blood pressure tremendously. So meditating, breathing, doing some exercises, lifting some weights, doing something that will just get that blood pumping through your body, doing something that you enjoy, finding a workout that you enjoy. This will help practicing self-care. And then number 4 is focusing on what you can control. You can't control the fact that you've lost a loved one. You can't control the fact that a friendship is broken. You can't control the fact that family is at odds with one another, but you can control some things. So during that difficult time, it's easy to focus and be overwhelmed by the things that have happened. But shift your focus and think about the aspects of your life that you can influence. Setting some small goals, just little things, achievable goals that you have the power to change, and take action on those things within your power. I can control the fact that I am going to be at peace, that I am going to make the decision to really relax and calm myself and to enjoy the things and the people that I do have around me. So really focus in on that. And then number 5 is cultivate resilience and gratitude. So bouncing back no matter what, really cultivating that bounce back spirit, and how do you do that? Through gratitude, thanking God for the things that you already have. What do you already have that is a blessing to you? Do you have children that are a blessing to you? Do you have grandchildren that are a blessing to you? Do you have a husband that is a blessing to you? Do you have a job? Are you grateful that you have a job and you have a place to live? You have a place to lay your head. You have some beautiful friends. Really think about the things that you have that are really making a difference in your life. Building resilience by embracing challenges as opportunities. Those challenges, if it's a difficult relationship, embracing that challenge with opportunities there are opportunities to grow. What happened in this situation that I am supposed to learn from? That is what life is all about. So take those things and really focus in on what you have to be grateful for. Reflecting on things in your life that are going well. What's going well in your life that can help you to balance the weight of the challenges that you're dealing with? A lot of times when we focus on the negative, all we're thinking and all we feel is a negative. But when you focus in on the things that are going well in your life, it helps to balance those challenges in your life. So these are just a few steps that can help you cope and build your strength during those difficult times. Now, I have a few scriptures that I want to share with you that will help you during this week to kind of go through whatever it is that you're going through in times of suffering, in times of trials. It can be challenging, but when you have faith in God, when you are trusting that it is not all up to me, that I am leaning and depending on Him, it makes a difference. So one of the scriptures is in Romans 12:12, and it says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." So this verse reminds us to maintain a spirit of joy and hope. A spirit of joy and hope. Despite our trials, despite what we go through, it encourages us to really be patient in times of affliction and to remain faithful in prayer. That means that we are going to be faithful. We are going to spend time in God's presence, knowing that when we are joyful in hope, patient in affliction, that God is going to take care of us. The next one that I want to share with you is Romans 5:3-4. It says, "Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. Now, this passage is just really teaching us that when we go through suffering, it can lead to the development of perseverance and then character and then hope. It emphasizes the power of patience in the midst of our trials. So in the midst of your trials, in the midst of storm, you having that perseverance, then that character and that hope is what really brings you to the next level in God. Trusting in Him, believing in Him, knowing that He's got you. And then the last one I want to manifest with you is Psalms 27 and 14. And it says, wait for the Lord. It says, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. So this really encourages us that we are to wait patiently for the Lord. That yes, we're going to go through some trials. Yes, it's going to be difficult, but drawing strength and courage from Him during those challenging times. It reminds us of the importance of not leaning on our own understanding, but trusting in God's timing and in God's plan. He has a plan. He has a plan for every one of us. And we have to go through some situations in life. We have to go through some pain, through some suffering. But you know what? We're coming out. We're coming out on top when we keep our hold, when we keep our faith in God. So I wanted to share that with you today. How do I navigate through a difficult season in my life? You may be going through a difficult season in your life, but I'm here to encourage you today that you are coming out. It's all about your position. It's all about who you're trusting. Are you trusting in your ability or are you trusting in God? All right, have an amazing Monday. Put your faith in God. Take care.